Well, good afternoon, and welcome to this wonderful celebration of our extraordinary graduates. Distinguished guests, friends, families, supporters, but above all, our graduates. As Vice-Chancellor of the University of Brighton, it gives me enormous pleasure to welcome you here to this awards ceremony. I call upon the Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Education and Students, Professor Ruth Whittaker, to address us.
Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduands, families and friends, it gives me enormous pleasure to address you all today. Graduands, this is very much your day, a day to celebrate your achievements, to reflect on an important phase of your journey that's ending, and to look forward to what lies ahead. Our graduation ceremonies are always a high point of the academic year, bringing together the whole university community with your family and supporters to celebrate your success. We're also joined by representatives of the civic authorities and our education partners, as well as some of our honorary graduates. You are all very welcome, and may I say how much we value your continuing support. Graduands, we know how hard you've all had to work to get here today, and you know how hard we've challenged you. Today marks the culmination of those efforts. At the moment each of you cross this stage, you will become graduates of the University of Brighton. As you do so, I hope that you will feel as proud of us as we do of each and every one of you. Over the course of this week's ceremonies, we will celebrate graduates aged 19 to 73 from 100 countries across the globe. This university is proud of the diversity of the nationalities that make up our institution, and long may it continue to be so. Graduands, whilst you are undoubtedly the stars of the show, we have with us today some other incredibly important people. On behalf of the entire university, I would like to thank your families, friends, and supporters who've been there for you in so many ways during your time with us. We also have here on stage, in the auditorium, and behind the scenes, some of the hugely talented and dedicated academic and professional staff who've played an important role in supporting you throughout your time with us. So please, graduates, stand up now and join with me in showing your appreciation for everything that they've done for you. Please stand, graduates. Thank you. Thank you. Please take a seat. Graduates, for each and every one of you, today marks a significant personal milestone. As you celebrate with your families, friends, and supporters, I ask you to reflect on the fact that none of us ever truly stop learning. I hope that you will carry with you all the experience you've gained with us as you continue your career, wherever life might take you. Today marks a beginning, not an end, and we look to all of you to shape the future. And you will do so as members of an alumni network that provides you with a lifelong link to your fellow graduates and over 160,000 fellow alumni worldwide. This network provides advice, connections, and a valuable community of support for you in the years to come. The alumni team are here for you, so please do call on them for contacts and support. Please don't forget to collect your alumni pin if you haven't already done so, and make sure you let the team have your email address and give them permission to keep in touch with you. In the time that you've studied with us, much has changed in our world, not least politically, and the role and value of universities are currently being questioned and challenged like never before. Our response to this is clear. Just look at the world-changing impact of our research, our overwhelmingly positive social and economic impact, and our crucial role in developing the professionals, innovators, and leaders of the future. Graduates, all of you sitting here today are the best possible response to any cynicism. For as much as we're living in a world facing challenges and uncertainties, it remains a world of possibilities and opportunities. In such a world, the ability to combine knowledge with practice, together with personal qualities like resilience, adaptability, and creativity, are becoming ever more important. This university will continue to play its part by ensuring that our research, enterprise, partnership and teaching come together to allow our students to develop the practical wisdom they need to thrive. Graduands, yours is the future. Use what you have learned to make a positive difference and to help all those around you. In doing so, I urge you to do 3 things. Keep on learning, keep on believing in yourselves, and above all, stay curious and allow that curiosity to open doors to new knowledge and new opportunities. Finally, I want to thank you all for making the University of Brighton your university. You have all made a mark and contributed to making us who we are during your time here, building memories and friendships along the way that will last a lifetime. Carry those memories with you as you journey on and make your own unique mark upon the future. From all of us at the University of Brighton, congratulations and thank you.
Ruth, thank you. So we now begin to move towards the presentation of awards. So graduates, just a few instructions. And I know as Brighton graduates, you're curious, you're edgy, you're challenging, that's absolutely right. But there's just one instruction, please follow. We've put you deliberately in order in rows, and that's for a purpose. So as you pass round the back of the stage and queue up, please, just this one last time, try and stay in the same order. It goes hideously wrong otherwise. So one last chance, one last time. As you will have noticed, there's a rather large screen here as well. And as you cross, that will become filled with you and not me, which I think is a good thing. So enjoy your moment. We are live streaming to the universe. This will be available on YouTube. You will be able to replay this endlessly. Those evenings when you can find nothing else on Netflix, you can always rewatch. So you're making history here. As you exit, you'll collect your certificate from colleagues around the back, so please remember to do that. It's really important. It would be a shame to leave it with us. We would get it to you, obviously. And as you can see, graduates are moving around and being ushered into place for the beginning of the presentation. So as you cross the stage and we shake hands, hug, high five, various other things that people have tried to do, that's fine. I have a very important job for your friends, your families and supporters. You are an intimate part of this presentation, this important event. This is an extraordinary day to celebrate your graduates, and I'm looking to all of you to join in with that. Please feel free to express your unbounded joy at their achievements. It was quite good this morning, but I'm absolutely sure between architecture and design and art, there is far more to come. So please feel free to express your joy. This is a fantastic and amazing achievement, and they deserve every bit of your recognition and celebration. So I now will invite Professor Robert Mull, Head of the School of Architecture and Design, to announce the awards for the school.
Thank you, Deborah. Vice-Chancellor, Chair, distinguished guests, graduates, families and friends, these are the awards for the School of Architecture and Design. And I start with the degree of Masters of Arts, Interior Design, Nada Alakyle. Chayada Kongfakti. Carmen Lam. Xian Liu. Alice Pansioni. Monang Jean. Natalie Rafuli. Lorena Salazar. Suk Tang. Yu Ying Se. Peshan Wang. Meng Shi. And now the degree of Master of Architecture, RAB Part 2, Nikki Huvada. Tri Ha. Joshua Hancock. Adam Nell Taylor. Craig Matthews. Also awarded the Make Award for Excellence in Architecture, Jessica Morley. Also awarded the Perkins and Wills Thesis Prize for Architecture and jointly award the Wills and Partners Prize, Serda Rakovic. The degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Architecture, RAB Part 1, Thoroughway Aluabadi. Tanaz Alizadeh Irani. Alexandra Ariaman. Haria Athenanisis. Mariam Ayub. Sam Bottomley. Rosanna Brocklesby. Also awarded the Feeks and Merlin Award, Clara Calladine. Pakim Chung. Jessica Cooper. Xingwei Ho. Dylan Hopwood. Also awarded the Morgan Cairn Prize for Design Excellence in Architecture, Harry Horwood. Sarah House. Timothy Howitt. Marina Organa. Yeton Castrati. Mehmet Conti. Bianca Lopez. James Newton. Also awarded the RIBA Sussex Branch Prize for BA Architecture, Jack Parker. Sandra Pekankova. Natasha Pereira. Xiang Pu. David Rich. Georgina Stewart Fleming. Hannah Taylor Rooney. Also awarded the Latham's Innovation in Timber Award, Barnaby Thornton. Athena Tolley. Richard Townsend. Jamila Varul. And now for the BA Honours, Interior Architecture, Claire Adams. Jasmine Arthur. Zine Alcock. Poppy Ball. Marina Beckett. Aneta Blotniak. Karina Carrick. Niloufar Chahadori. Longhei Chung. Xinyi Shen. Megan Colis. Catherine Crick. Joshua Curtis. Katrina Daly. Amy Edmeads. Emmeline Footit. Saskia Gunson. Suraj Gurung. Sarah Haddad. Thomas Horgood. Also awarded the Studio Bad and Cora Award, Kaylee Healy. Elizabeth Loiseau. Jamilia Maseva. Lydia Molyneux. Also awarded the Perkins and Will Thesis Prize for Interior Architecture, Holly Nash. Afaf Najem. Elizabeth Newcomb. Kitman Nij. Victoria Oakes. Lucy Oswick. Olivia Riccardi. Also jointly awarded the Studio Bad and Cora Award, Colin Thompson. Aishen Veli. Marcus Wong. Also jointly awarded the Studio Bad and Cora Award, Georgina Wood. Also awarded the Guy Piper Award, Amelia Ray. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Product Design, Dimitra Alexandru. India Brown. Taylor Hopper. Emily Lawless. Tawada Makanda. William O'Hara. Aaron Packham. Product Design with Professional Experience, Maxina Arpino James. Jessica Baines. Samuel Fanson. Also awarded jointly the School Prize for Product Design, Luke Ferguson. Kate Garnham. George Gilliatt. William Jackson. James Kay. Max Keatley. Daniel Lovrinov. Also awarded the Synergy Medical Technologies Design Award, Anna Maiher. Liam Murphy. Martha Pardo. Eleanor Robson. Jasna Singh. Jeremy Sue. Chloe Starks. Richard White. Product Design Technology with Professional Experience, Tamid Ahmed. Luke Brooks. Aaron Lowe. Jack Moore. Jordan Oliver. Samuel Pennington. Sports Product Design with Professional Experience, Alexander Kempton. Hamish Riley. Lloyd Roberts. Also awarded the Institute of Engineering Designers Outstanding Project Award, Jake Vita. James Williamson. Product Design, Ralph Phillips. Danny Potter. Finally, a very special and sad award. It is the posthumous award of Certificate of Higher Education, Interior Architecture, is awarded to Daniel Jamal, who sadly passed away in February 2018. His family can't be here to receive the award, but they're watching online. The award is being collected on behalf of the family by his course leader, Gemma Barton. Thank you. That concludes the presentation to the School of Architecture and Design. I now call upon Amanda Bright, the head of the School of Art, to make presentations for that school. Thank you.
School of Art, degree of Master of Design, Textiles with Business Studies, Lucy Burgess. Alicia Collinson. Also awarded the Waste House Award for Circular Design, Jade Evans. Also awarded the Nagoya University Award for Excellence, Rachel Graham. Francesca Holmes. Sarah Lumley. Lily Rogers. Degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Fashion Communication with Business Studies, Claudia Abru-Jardim. Theone Adams. Mariana Arboleda Cousin. Elliot Barrowcliffe. Josephine Claxon. Lydia Clark. Georgina Clark Gifford. Sasha Dance. Olivia Ezechuku. Annabelle Gould. Isabel Hilaire Brady. Freya Holmes Morehouse. Katrina Horace. Samruthi Karanthika. Ripley Litchfield. Georgina Lowe. Rosanna Mansfield. Madison McInnes. Ellen McNeilance. Georgia Moore Hemsley. Chloe Morris. Rachel Murray. Eleanor Newman. Rachel Olokunboro Williams. Natasha Perkin. Emily Reesey. Isabella Salini. Jennifer Sievers. Imogen Tarry. Arjani Maria Tranu. Amber Whitaker. Christiana Zakaria. Fashion with Business Studies, Sasha Avgerinos. Annabelle Balance. Amy Callister. Honor Cameron. Hayley Chaplin. Jiuwei Chia. Danielle Chung. Grace Clark. Monet Dale. Dawn Deng. Andrew Froud. Tara Hakin. Isabel Harrison. Hui Ho. Woo Sung Hong. Lucy Kusakova. Kelly Langridge. Harlim Lee. Chloe Lindemann. Niovi Luca. Ashley Rose Ludlow. Katie McHale. Jennifer Miller. Ellie Misner. Sana Nanim Carlson. Ngok Lem Nguyen. Alice Oliver. Sean Robinson. Gabriella Skonka. Kathleen Sivertson. Xing Tam. Laura Thomas. Taylor Thomas. Dana Trewin. Dorothy Rose Sapphire Williams. Pik Yen Wong. Shuk Man Wong. Lucy Worrell. Fine Art Critical Practice, Salemi Abdu. Sophia Amador Diaz. Ella Barkhouse. Tyler Carrington. Violet Carson. James Dennis. Josephine Hawkins. Rosie Helliwell. Maria Idarola Jackson. Parvinder Kaur. Eve McCallum. Joshua Macaulay. Alexandra Murtiu. Zoe Nicholas Parker. Fine Art Painting, Isabel Baudou. Renan Bildiner. Megan Blackmore Sly. Zina Brezhnan. Ruby Brooks. Maving Brown. Morag Keister. Ruby Constance. Christopher De Barra. Elizabeth De Goda. Katie Doyle. Ayantu Arana. Alistair Farley. Also jointly awarded the Cass Art and Phoenix Studio Award, Miranda Foster. Cheng Wei Gang. Ellen Gilbert. Annie Grimes. Elia Grabeta. Jun Hyuk Guak. Madeline Harrington. Joseph Henry. Olivia Hopkins. Tilly Hosier. Maria Huckstep. Sema Karahan. Eleanor Kidd. Also jointly awarded the Cube Fine Art Graduate Award, Sojung Kim. Yi Jin Kim. Also jointly awarded the Cube Fine Art Graduate Award, Gemma Lawrence. Liu Chia Cheng. Carmen May. Mary McAleese. Phoebe McMullen. Alicia Pritchard. Sarah Sedke. Kezia Turner. Bethany Veazey. Carol Villain. Charlie Ward. Charlotte Webster. Megan Willoughby. Zoe Woolstenholme. Fine art printmaking, Rowan Asidan. Sandra Bowser Santos. Alice Browning. Tabitha Cooper. Annabelle Ellison Balaam. Ella Fry. Anna Ingle. Marie Linsdell. Summer Longley. Kelsey Murray Luke. Nico Mililo. Isabel Pritchard. Liberty Quinn. Beatrix Robinson. Jake Stevens. Tabitha Turner. Fine art sculpture, Grace Attrell. Also awarded the Tom Grimsey Sculpture Prize, Minnow Carty. Polam Chan. Emily Darling. Laura Hargreaves. Sherman Lee. Jess Mills McGowan. Also jointly awarded the Nagoya University Incentive Award, Anya Palamarchuk. Lise Guvening. Tor Williams. Samuel Wright. And that concludes the presentations for the first part of the School of Art.
More to come. We now move to the presentation of our honorary graduate. We give these awards very carefully and very thoughtfully. It's the highest honour as a university we can bestow upon somebody. And I will ask the head of the School of Art, Amanda Bright, to present our honorary graduate, Phoebe Cummings.
Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduates, families and friends, it is my honour to introduce Phoebe Cummings. When the university considers awarding honorary degrees, it seeks individuals who have not only pushed the boundaries of their field for the benefit of society more widely, but who also reflect the values that are important to us at Brighton: creativity, sustainability, partnership and inclusivity. Today, we seek to honour such an individual. Phoebe Cummings is one of this country's most exciting and talented artists. I'm also delighted to say that she is one of the many University of Brighton arts graduates who have gone on to have a huge impact in their chosen field. Phoebe Cummings is a ceramics artist working in unfired raw clay. Taking inspiration from the natural world, she creates beautifully detailed, site-specific sculptures, from vast, intricate landscapes to exquisitely wrought garlands of flowers. All of her pieces are temporary and last only as long as each exhibition. In this way, her work defies easy categorization, sitting somewhere between studio ceramics and performance art. Phoebe studied three-dimensional crafts here at Brighton in the early 1980s, before going on to complete an MA in Ceramics and Glass at the Royal College of Art in 2005. She has undertaken a number of artist residencies in the UK, USA and Greenland, including a 3-month arts industry residency at the Kohler Company factory, Wisconsin, and 6 months as ceramics artist in residence at the Victoria and Albert Museum in London in 2010. Phoebe was selected ahead of 24 other shortlisted artists representing the very best in creative design and practice as the winner of the British Ceramics Biennial Award in 2011. Her recent exhibitions have included a commission to make work for Swept Away at the Museum of Arts and Design, New York in 2012, and a solo show at the University of Hawaii Art Gallery in Honolulu in 2013. She was awarded the 2nd Ceramics Fellowship at Camden Arts Centre, London in 2012-13 and was the inaugural winner of the BBC Radio 4 Woman's Hour Craft Prize and was shortlisted for the Arts Foundation Awards in 2018. Phoebe has also taught and lectured widely in the UK, including at the Slade School of Art and the Royal College of Arts, and internationally, including at Harvard and the Bergen Academy of Art and Design. She is also a research associate at the University of Westminster School of Art. I can find no better words to sum up Phoebe's work than those of Rosie Greenlees, Executive Director of the Crafts Council and Chair of the Woman's Hour Craft Prize Judges, who said, "Phoebe's work is truly original. It encompasses performance art and studio ceramics, working exclusively with raw clay to create site-specific pieces that change subtly day to day. Her staggeringly beautiful work asks us to celebrate rather than to mourn the passing of time. She challenges ideas of what craft is with work that is almost impossible to possess, delights in the physical process of making, and shows a highly skilled understanding of the material." Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduates, families and friends, in recognition of her major contribution to contemporary craft, it is my honour to present Phoebe Cummings for the honorary degree of Doctor of Arts at the University of Brighton.
Every embarrassing moment is yours. That's your achievement. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Phoebe, in recognition of your major contribution to arts and craft, I have a great pleasure of bestowing upon you the award of an honorary Doctor of Arts from the University of Brighton. could I ask you to address the audience?
Chair, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduates, friends and family. It's really an honour to be recognised through this award and an honour to share this ceremony celebrating the achievements of all those graduating today. And sincere congratulations to you all. Sitting beside you are friends you have made for life. I think about my own friends that I met 20 years ago in Brighton, and I recognise some things we all share: an independence and commitment to pursue what we believe in, a willingness and openness to question how and why we do what we do. The University of Brighton encouraged openness and encouraged us to find our own voices. I would especially like to thank Alma Boys in particular, who was my tutor and introduced me to ceramics, sharing her wealth of knowledge and skills without imposing any expectation of how they should be used or limiting how ceramics should be defined. Her good humour, warmth and support did not end when I graduated, and I'm truly grateful to her and the energy with which she continues to lead the course forward. Last year, I undertook a commission at the University of Liverpool's Victoria Gallery and Museum. The work was made in the former Women's Common Room in the original university building. In 1892, it was the first dedicated space for women in higher education in the UK. A fireplace designed and carved by the first group of female students still remains. The voices of those women recorded in the architecture and present in the shared act of designing and making. Within my own family history, I was the first person to graduate from university. Sometimes boundaries are broken quietly. They may be personal or societal, but they are significant nevertheless. Always continue pushing against the limits you encounter and recognize doubts, your own and those of others, without being shaped by them. My own path has not always been straightforward, and at the age of 24, after subsequent study in London, I declared myself bankrupt. Within that formal declaration of having nothing, I also found clarity and reaffirmed what I was unwilling to compromise: to keep making work that interested me with a material I continually learn from and think through. I had to find new ways of working, and there needed to be sustainability, and initially, for a large part of the year, I did other kinds of work to afford me the freedom to pursue those first creative projects. It's worth remembering that regardless of what you are doing, you never stop thinking like an artist or designer. The challenges the world faces as we move into the future demand people think creatively, to question, problem solve, and collaborate. The future needs openness, inclusivity, and diversity. The future needs compassion and care. It needs your individual and collective voices and actions more than ever. But today, take a moment to celebrate and reflect on all you've achieved so far, all you have learned, and all the friendships made along the way that you will carry with you always. Thank you.
I now call upon Amanda Bright, Head of the School of Art, to continue the awards for the school.
Degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Graphic Design. Zara Al-Mahdi. Madeleine Armand. Asel Altal-Masani. Lucy Ayres. Kavitajit Basi. Felix Bailey Higgins. Kieran Birch. Kieran Bolton. Robin Butler. Isabel Cannon. Megan Chandler. Li Chia Chen. Also jointly awarded the Nagoya University Incentive Award, Rosalind Clark. Henry Cole. Harry Criswell. Jenna Louise Crooknorth. Zlata Giyanova. Sorry. Nicole D'Souza. Jane Englefield. Joseph Francis. Lucy Fuller. Katie Gwendolyn Garland. Anna Gibson. Kristen Glover. Claude Goddard. Emily Gouveia. Brogan Gurley. Edward Hall. James Hartwell. Lily Hayes. Phoebe Hayes. Ellie Hickson. Kieran Jackson. Victoria Langfield. Mary Leach. Jiu Chun Liao. Max Marshall. Tiago Matius. Tashan Matthews. Melisande Maurice. Jessica Migliore. Lucy Moyer. Cadian Moon. Mulanga Musonda. Liam Nash. Ruby Padfield. Anna Parillo. Ellie Parsonage. Ellie Richards. Josie Richardson. Amy Robinson. Daniel Stedman. Eve Taylor. Yasmin Thorpe-Spellman. Also jointly awarded the 2019 Governor's Prize, Holly Titchener. Gemma Tong. Sophia Tutiev. Naomi Warren. Lily Weinbrand. Ewan Woodcock-Jones. Lottie Wright. Vita Vuben-Moy. Illustration, Hayley Adams. Yelena Alexic. James Armfield. Amy Austin. Emma Barlow. Emily Brooks. Chloe Butler. Matthew Byron. Chehi Cho. Sam Della Valle. Zoe Deutsch. Rose Edwards. Helen Ferry. Robert Green. Ravina Heya. Adam Hester. Victoria Hode. Shannon Hurley. Harry Jenkins. Tyler Johnson. Harry Jones. Jack Killick. Also awarded the John Vernon Lord Sketchbook Prize, Ella Krill. Benjamin Larson. Esme Mackenzie. Also jointly awarded the Cass Art and Phoenix Studio Award, Emily Moore. Annie Nicolay Blake. Ella Oliver Hewitt. Rosamond Palmer. Nicole Perry. Gorgi Popov-Lvov. Georgina Prow. Cassie Seal. Phoebe Smith. Molly Stocks. Victoria Tarajian. Catherine Taylor. Jack Taylor. Brenton Tinnison. Lucy Top. Lily Toth. Marina Vallejo Espinosa. Lucia Vinti. Maria Vorobyova. Emily Wallace. Sarah Waits. Hannah Westall. Ashley Whitaker. Loren Wilden-Pitter. Ella Wilson-Smith. Sinead Worth. Also awarded the George Eadie Prize and the Gerald Dennis Prize, and jointly awarded the 2019 Governor's Prize and the Nagoya University Incentive Award, Connie Wright. Textiles with Business Studies, Emily Allen. Nell Downs. Jessica Fox. Ella Gilchrist. Ellen Lavery. Helen Lee. Shannon Madams. Ellen Moore. Chelsea Mulcair. Molly O'Halloran. Angel Phillip. Katrina Proudfoot. Beatrice Pyle. Eve Rocaire. Madeline Sellers. Zoe Smith. Grace Walford. 3D Design and Craft, Katerina Arbend. Jennifer Aitken. Jessica Arthur. Elliot Beaumont. Connor Brophy. Joseph Edward Pullman. Anna Kiandet. Sophia Christoforou. Thomas Conway. Lauren Dark. Rhys Davis. Sneha Gala. Kitty Hall. Isabella Hoffman. Hannah Hopkins. Mia Hearn. Oliver John. Ella Calfian. Also awarded the Anna Maria de Sogus Memorial Award and the Richard Seeger Prize, Leila Laurel. Also jointly awarded the Chaplaincy Prize for Creative Sustainability, Annabelle Lumby. Christopher Mack. Xanthi Maggs. Dale Mass. Maxim Offman. Aziza Popple. Elena Sams. Also jointly awarded the Chaplaincy Prize for Creative Sustainability, Rosie Tweedale. Charlotte Venn. Gemma Wilson. Altine Jubal. Degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Architecture, Erkan Erdem. Gonzalo Lizarribar. Research degrees. Degree of Doctor of Philosophy. In recognition of a programme of work entitled Narratives of Ocular Experience in Interactive 360-Degree Environments, Jeremiah Ambrose. University for the Creative Arts, Degree of Doctor of Philosophy, in recognition of a programme of work entitled The Post-Independence Urban Dwellings in Algeria Through an Architecture Culture Lens, Anya Jamouli. In recognition of a programme of work entitled Chance Procedures in the Production of Experimental Drawings, Michael Halpin. In recognition of a programme of work entitled Understanding the User's Role in the Value and Meaning of Buildings, a practice-based inquiry investigating the post-completion life of 3 publicly funded architectural developments from the 1960s and 1970s, Susanna Round. in recognition of a programme of work entitled Hidden Values and Points of Tension in Shared Embroidery Practice, Lynn Setterington. And that concludes the presentations for the School of Art and this ceremony.
Thank you. Wow. What amazing talent we have for the future. What amazing drive and energy you have. I know that the future will be brighter because of you. So it's my duty now to bring the ceremony to a close. And in doing so, I'd just like to draw your attention to, I'm going to use one quote from the late, great Professor Sir Stephen Hawking. Sir Stephen said, "Remember to look up at the stars and not at your feet. Try to make sense of what you see and wonder about why the universe exists. Be curious. And however difficult life may seem, there is always something you can succeed at." As Brighton graduates, I absolutely know that's right. You have the drive, the energy, the talent, the passion to make a success of the things that you choose to do. And we are all deeply, deeply proud of you. So on behalf of all of you, on behalf of all of us, I want to congratulate all of you on your achievements. Keep in touch. We really want to hear your stories as they develop, as you go on to be the next Phoebe Cummings. To the audience, to your friends, your families, your supporters, well done. Excellent. Thank you so much for being such an important part of this wonderful ceremony. Woo. That's enough. So, as we close now, I will ask you in a moment to stand, because we will leave the auditorium, the platform party will leave the auditorium first, and we will leave to the music of one of our alumni. Again, I think this is now fairly much our anthem, and you'll understand why when you hear it, but it's another product of a Brighton graduate. Congratulations. Please join everybody for a celebratory drink in the Hewitson Hall behind the auditorium, to catch up with your friends, to get your alumni pin, and to generally celebrate your brilliant achievements. Congratulations. Could I ask you now all to stand?